Scorpio, the person on your mind is feeling you nonstop. Okay, you guys are in separation, so you're not in contact. You're not talking every day like perhaps you were before. Things are a little bit slow in the 3D, but in the 5D, you're all this person can think about, constantly on their mind. All right, this strong bond that you guys have, it just can't be compared to anybody else. And so they're realizing with this sacrifice energy that I think there's something in this life that they're going to have to sacrifice if they want to be with you. And I believe that your energy is drawing them in. All right, Scorps, I want to figure out, why is there a separation here? There's no contact in the 3D. You guys have this 5D bond. I feel like there's a lot of feelings going on between the two of you. And I feel like there almost could be a really strong pull that you're getting from the situation where you're feeling really tugged on by their energy. But it may not always be in a great way, because I feel like it's really, really strong and keeping them up at night. But yeah, what was keeping this separated was, I feel like, one, just remember energy can be right, vice versa, or interchangeable, since this is a, this is a collective reading. Somebody got involved with the situation and was looking up things about you or trying to intervene. This is very much like third-party friends or family or an ex or somebody that they were with. And I feel like it caused this separation, this wasted time, energy, stuck with no changes. It was limiting things. Anything else? Why this separation was there? Yeah, this person was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They were someone who either, let's just go with somebody on their side, so for the ease of explaining, but somebody who may appear to have been a friend, like I had said, somebody who was like, oh, I have your back or whatever. And not really. So there was something that this other person trusted, somebody that this other person trusted, and they shouldn't have, because it ended up getting in the middle of you guys' relationship. And this person is just sitting in this energy of how they hate nothing about you. Maybe even if this other scenario tried to make them feel certain ways about you, it didn't change the way that they felt, because they still have this very strong bond. Let's read what this says. You are currently in a position to create lasting bonds. Your perspective on love and relationships with others has greatly shifted, where there is no longer a need to connect, but rather an understanding that without others you may remain stuck and stagnant. This person is not going to be able to move on past you, Scorpio. They can't. And so now this person is going to be coming back. There's sacrifices that you may need to make, either in the short term or permanently, to improve your situation. Are these habits holding you back? Are there thought patterns that are self-sabotage, or are there people who seem to disrupt your flow? That one. Reevaluate your needs and let go of anything holding you back. They're going to have to deal with the wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, so that is what is going on here. If that is not your story, please check out one of the other Scorpio readings. I have an entire Scorpio playlist. You can also check out whatever readings are coming out right now, because remember, these are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Cross-Watcher energy. I'm supposed to use this deck, I guess. And so let's get an overall tarot card for the situation here. They're not able to stay away. They're staying stuck by being without you. Yeah, look at that. They're stuck, literally, the hangman. And this hangman is not one that is a comfortable hangman. This one is being skinned alive horribly. in this deck. And it is one that is more about punishment and sacrifice, self-sacrifice, than it is about learning and change of perspective. Because they know that they made a really huge mistake believing this wolf in sheep's clothing. And, you know, frankly, this could even have been something that they were telling themselves, okay? I don't believe so, but for some of you, it could be. Overall card, please, for Scorpio. Queen of Cups. Oh my God. No wonder they can't. That's you. No wonder they can't move on. You're loving, you're kind, you're intuitive, you're caring, you're giving, you're beautiful, you have an open heart. Or at least you did at some point with this person. And Five of Swords. This is about them having to come out of this energy, having to get themselves released from this energy. Look what I'm talking about with that, what I was talking about with the Hangman energy. This is someone who is stuck in a situation dealing with haters or whatever this wolf in sheep's clothing energy was, and them having to release themselves from that. They have to be the ones to do it. Okay. So tell me about this strong bond, please. Let's get one for the strong bond. Oh my God, look at that Knight of Cups. Yeah. They're, it's like trying to keep someone stagnant and stuck here, but there's all of this love that they want to express. This is like knight in shining armor type energy. This is the way that they feel about you, because they have this attraction, this spark. You've lit this person's heart on fire, and there's no going back now. None. Okay, it's that simple. Chaser, please. All right, so in pursuit, let them go and let it be. Okay, this person is coming towards you, correct? Look at that. Nine of Cups on the bottom. So they're going to come towards you. They have to do it slow and steady, but this is the best night to get. I mean, we have two of the nights now. So there is movement and change coming towards you from this person. They are taking action. They're doing it with love because that's what they want, but they're also doing it where they're chopping wood and carrying water and doing it the right way, because there's something in them that knows that they have to come at you right. I do think whatever has happened here, you know, you seem to be, we'll see what your energy is, but there's this cup up here. I've noticed my guides are showing me how the cup is up here. So your cup is not currently next to you. You're not holding it right now. Can you tell me why the Queen of Cups cup is up and not with her? Thank you. Yep. Five of Spirits, Four of Swords. Because whatever conflict this was, yep. Whatever conflict this was, this insurgent type behavior was, it impacted you and put you in some sort of crossfire that you did not deserve, and put this entire situation into a place of needing to heal. So you're in this area of healing, trying to work through whatever issues you have. You might be pretty sad, honestly, from where things are standing right now, but it's all about healing right now. Can you give me a card for sacrifice, please? Card for sacrifice for Scorpio. The Chariot. Okay. So this is in a crossing position. So this is about, can you take control, right? Can you take control back over your life to create the victory that you want, to escape and let out the dragon? Ooh, boy. Okay. Well, let's see if this person's going to let out the dragon. Let's see what energy they're in right now. Let's see what energy this person is in right now when it comes to this situation. Are they scared? No, here they go. There's so much movement here. They're taking control. They're becoming a leader. This is someone who's taking the wheel of the situation. They're a navigator of their own destiny. So that is amazing, amazing news. And they're also in the energy of the Lover. So they understand what this relationship to them is. That's why they can't move on. It's an infinite relationship. It exists beyond space and time. Beautiful. How do they see you right now? How do they see you right now? Obviously, you're in the Queen of Cups energy. The Magician. Okay. The Magician energy. So you're very powerful. Very powerful. Channeler of power, magic, potential, and also being able to transmute what has happened. Okay. Because you have the energy of the child within you, the energy of new beginnings. You can always create something new out of your situation. So this hasn't broken you. This hasn't bent you. You're in singular energy here with the Magician, just making stuff happen and manifesting things in your life is how they're seeing you. So what don't you see? That was a strange, stuck feeling shuffle. The cards are stiff right now. What don't you see? What don't you see, Scorpio? What don't you see? The Star and Temperance. There's the Temperance again. Well, this is going to change. No matter how bad things look and feel right now, Spirit has the wheel too. That's what I'm hearing. So no matter how far off this dream might seem, there is still hope. There is still something that is going to be a wish fulfilled in the situation that you just don't know about yet. And look at that. This Nine of Spears is going right over the Chariot. You have 3 major arcanas here for where are things going that you don't see. There is hope here. You have this intuitive knowing. This person has this intuitive knowing. Look at all of this heavy hitter energy between you guys. This wolf in sheep's clothing, they don't have a chance. Not even close. Okay? Because they cannot stand up to this kind of power, this kind of love. There's no way. Okay? Let's get a couple messages for your reading. Let's see. What do I want for messages? Where's my messages? Oh, there we go. Messages for Scorpio. This part may not resonate with every single person watching Scorpio. Just remember to take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you'd like a private reading where we can actually dig into stuff and we can ask what can you actually do about your situation, that information is on lighthousetapestry.com/Ruby, and there is a link in the description box. If you ask me, if I asked you to marry me, would you say yes? I want you to be mine and only mine forever. I mean, come on, guys. We are divine counterparts, and I know that we are twin flames that belong together. Never underestimate the power of love, you guys. Never underestimate the power of love, because this person, no matter how extremely exhausted you both are at this point, is going to make the change. They are going to come out screaming, is how the energy that I'm feeling right now, and take their power back and make the changes that they need to make, no matter how beaten up and exhausted and tired they are at this time. Whatever strength they have left is going to go towards you guys, and you have enough power that you can both make it happen. It's about a decision and a choice to not allow these things to get in the way. If you both choose this, you have to choose it too, okay? But if you both choose to do this and work as a team, there is nothing in this world that can stop this from happening. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you, Scorpio. Please like, share, and subscribe, all the good things. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, Scorpio.